Today, we're diving into rustic farmhouse Christmas decor ideas that transform your space into a nostalgic holiday retreat, bringing vintage vibes and cozy charm into every corner of your home. Rustic farmhouse decor has become a beloved style for many reasons. It's cozy, welcoming, and brings a sense of tradition that's perfect for the holiday season. The essence of farmhouse decor is rooted in simplicity and natural elements, making it easy to recreate. Whether you live in the countryside or the city, these ideas will help you bring a touch of vintage charm into your space. We'll go through various elements: wood textures, burlap accents, plaid patterns, and timeless vintage ornaments that together create a warm, inviting atmosphere. This video will show you how to incorporate these elements into different areas of your home, from the tree to your tables, entryways, and even small decor details, bringing a nostalgic holiday touch that feels just right. Let's start with the centerpiece of holiday decor, the Christmas tree. A farmhouse Christmas tree captures a mix of simplicity and charm. Look for a natural, slightly imperfect tree, something that embraces the look of nature. If you're using an artificial tree, try to find one with a slightly rustic feel, perhaps frosted or dusted with a touch of snow for a cozy winter look. For the tree decorations, think of classic and timeless elements. Wooden ornaments, burlap ribbons, and plaid bows work beautifully here. Rustic farmhouse decor favors neutral and earthy tones, so choose ornaments in colors like deep green, cream, brown, and red. For garlands, you can use burlap, or even DIY a garland from pine cones or wooden beads. Stringing lights in warm white adds a soft glow that enhances the tree's natural charm without feeling too bright or modern. Adding small details like mini chalkboard ornaments with handwritten holiday messages brings a personal touch to your farmhouse tree. And don't forget the tree topper. Look for a vintage-style star or an angel with a bit of age, as if it's been passed down through generations. These details create a cozy, nostalgic feeling that sets the tone for the entire room. Rustic farmhouse, touches for the mantle. Now, let's talk about the fireplace mantle, a classic spot for holiday decor. A rustic farmhouse mantle embraces natural textures and layers of greenery. Start with a simple pine or eucalyptus garland draped across the mantle. Adding sprigs of cedar or holly can give it extra volume and a richer color. To make it even more charming, you can tuck in small pine cones, dried oranges, or cinnamon sticks, which not only look great but add a warm, holiday scent. For a farmhouse look, avoid overly glittery or shiny decorations. Instead, use vintage-inspired accents. A few vintage candlesticks, perhaps a distressed wooden sign with a holiday message, and some weathered tin or metal stars work beautifully. Stockings made of burlap or plaid fabric can be hung along the mantle, each one unique, adding a homespun, cozy vibe. And if you want a bit of warmth, you can place a few pillar candles or lanterns on the mantle. They give off a soft, flickering glow that enhances the cozy, inviting feel of your farmhouse decor. Farmhouse-inspired table settings. Creating a rustic farmhouse Christmas table is about keeping things simple yet festive. Start with a neutral table runner or even a piece of burlap as your base. For the centerpiece, use a wooden tray or an old crate filled with greenery, pine cones, and a few vintage ornaments. You can add some red berries or small accents of plaid to bring a festive pop of color. Each place setting can be tied with a piece of twine and a small sprig of rosemary or pine, which gives a nice, fresh scent and looks beautiful against the neutral backdrop. Plates in off-white or earthy tones fit the farmhouse aesthetic perfectly. Mason jars can be used as water glasses, or you can tie a plaid ribbon around the neck of each jar for a charming, festive look. Candles on the table add warmth and ambiance, but keep them simple. White or cream pillar candles in wooden or tin holders create an authentic farmhouse feel. And don't forget to add a small holiday-themed sign or a chalkboard with a warm Christmas message. These little touches make guests feel welcomed and create a beautiful vintage-inspired table for your Christmas gatherings. Farmhouse Christmas Decor for the entryway. The entryway is the first place people see when they enter your home, so let's make it warm and inviting. Start with a simple wreath made from pine or eucalyptus and add a burlap or plaid ribbon. To create a more unique look, you can add pine cones, berries, and even some dried oranges for a touch of vintage charm. If you have a small table or bench by the entryway, decorate it with a few holiday accents. A vintage lantern with a candle inside, a small potted pine tree, or an old wooden sled can set a cozy, nostalgic tone. Placing a pair of rustic boots or a plaid scarf nearby gives the look a lived-in feel, as if it's part of a warm farmhouse life. Consider adding a small sign that says, "Merry Christmas," or "Welcome," in a distressed wood style. The goal here is to create a welcoming, farmhouse-inspired entrance that sets the mood for the holiday season. Cozy farmhouse living room decor. Your living room is where people gather, so let's make it feel extra cozy. Start by layering plaid or knitted throw blankets and pillows in festive colors like deep red, green, or cream. These add warmth and texture, perfect for snuggling up during the holiday season. A large, rustic coffee table can be decorated with a wooden tray filled with pine cones, candles, and a bit of greenery. You can add vintage touches like an old sleigh bell, a small lantern, or a set of antique-looking keys. If you have a bookshelf or open shelves, add a few holiday accents like small framed prints with holiday quotes, tiny wooden trees, or even an old sled leaned against the wall. An old-fashioned basket with a few extra blankets can be placed by the fireplace or the sofa, adding both function and charm. These little details, mixed with the natural textures of wood and fabric, create a warm, inviting farmhouse living room. Simple, rustic ornaments and accents. Rustic Farmhouse Christmas decor is all about the details. For ornaments, choose those with a handmade look, like wooden stars, fabric hearts, or tin bells. Burlap and plaid are great materials for creating a farmhouse look, so incorporate them into tree ornaments, small decorations, or even the ribbon around wrapped gifts. Old-fashioned Christmas lights in warm white rather than bright colors add to the cozy, nostalgic vibe. You might also consider adding dried orange slices, cinnamon sticks, or even homemade ornaments crafted from salt dough. These natural materials bring warmth and a personal touch to your decor. To add a final touch, scatter a few vintage decorations around the room. An antique clock, an old Santa figurine, or a well-worn wooden sled can add character and make the space feel loved and lived in. With these farmhouse Christmas decor ideas, you'll create a warm, cozy holiday atmosphere that feels nostalgic and welcoming. The rustic farmhouse style is all about simplicity and comfort. By incorporating natural elements like wood and greenery, cozy patterns like plaid, and vintage touches, you can transform your home into a festive retreat. Remember, it's the little details that make a difference. Every pine cone, every plaid blanket, and every wooden ornament adds to the feeling of home. So embrace the warmth, gather your loved ones, and enjoy the holiday season in a space that feels both festive and timeless. Here's to a Merry Christmas filled with farmhouse charm and cherished memories.